Divinity Original Sin with our heroes, Danny Glover and Melanie Gibson. We're all hot on the case, friends. Well, not really. Last episode was kind of just an introductory episode or whatever. We actually need to investigate some crime scene or something today. Oh, hi, Mendius. You have something to say to me?
A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight.
I have done absolutely nothing to earn such prestige, but yeah, sure, I'm the guy.
No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
An intriguing opportunity, you say? And you're?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I changed them.
This is quite the sales pitch you have going on, but I'm not sure what you're selling.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Do I ever? Of course I do.
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
Indeed.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless.
I ain't fought no goblins yet.
Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
I like money.
Yes. Some extra gold is always welcome.
Quite.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous five, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea.
Like salmon in the streams of the Capistrano? Wait, what? I'm trying to reference Dumb and Dumber. Where the beer flows like wine. Yes, sure. In Aspen, Colorado.
Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety? Without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve
Oh my God,
that.
yes.
And at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
This is quite the sales pitch, buddy. I would love to lead and be my own boss.
Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
Oh, yeah?
And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. So that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
Bored. I'm bored. Oh my God, can we get back to our investigation, please? Jesus Christ, I'm getting caught up in this fucking sales pitch over here. Okay, where's the... Okay, here we go. The scene of the crime over here, friends. Hello, Legionnaire.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus.
Yeah. I forgot. We have to talk to that asshole first. Okay, my bad. I got caught up talking to this dude about some pyramid scheme or something. It is a pyramid scheme. I'm pretty sure. I think he goes on to be like, "Ah, good source hunter. If only you could join our ranks and then, in turn, have 5 other people join our ranks directly under you. Yes, yes. That way everybody wins." And then, if you know anything about pyramid schemes, that would be an example
Well, hello
of
there.
one. Sort of like Mary Kay, or, I don't know, any sort of late-night infomercial you see. Hi, Selenia!
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes, if ever there was one.
You don't
I know
say!
you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well.
You don't say.
We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success.
I want to kill me some undead, but with whom do I have the honor of speaking, Selenia?
Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second in command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards source hunters than he is.
Capital.
Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth. And that is exactly what your presence in Sicil is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this troubled part of the world. Such is my honest conviction.
Right, once again, everyone's calling us heroes, but we haven't done a damn thing yet. Let's discuss the undead.
The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Sicil after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can.
Okay.
The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
Ha ha ha! Good plan. I love blindly diving into my own death.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you.
Okay, let's talk about some expeditions.
If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that. But so far, none of their participants have returned.
Oh no.
3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all.
Oh my god. My nipples are hard at the idea of going to adventure. Tell me about the lighthouse.
There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs, overlooking the sea. No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines from its pinnacle every night.
Interesting.
The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to find out whether or not those are mere tall tales. I fear for their safety.
I fear that this is a Scooby-Doo mystery. What about the burial mounds?
There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say?
I do believe so, yes.
A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them.
Right. Let's discuss the old church.
There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the source. The Sicilians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery.
I dig it.
All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition.
Legionnaires, pack, go!
So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines.
Oh, for real? They just have to do 1 tour of duty, then they're done? That's a pretty good deal.
The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see.
Damn!
So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home.
Cool. That's a good deal, damn. Okay, anyway, holy shit, I keep getting distracted, man. We need to get back to investigating
that was an
shit
insult.
with the old
Don't pay attention to the
murder
spirits.
and stuff.
You'll only
So we need to talk to Captain Arius, and mayhap he can give us like jurisdiction to investigate this shit. I don't know. It's pretty annoying. I'm like the magic FBI here. I don't need your permission to do shit, Arius. I'm gonna talk to you anyway.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
I'm gonna. Okay, I don't care about you. Let's talk about the Moida.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot.
Jesus Christ, this guy's a bit over the top, isn't he?
Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined. But report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Right.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
Right. What about the waifu?
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past.
I know of none of these cock-ups, sir.
What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Right, I think I'm very much done talking to you, sir. Holy shit! This guy has books I might want to buy, so give me a second while I browse his goods. Actually, scratch that. I can't afford anything. I'll take my leave. Alright, cool. We can now investigate this dude's murder.
Look on the bright side.
Bully!
Everyone knows.
Alright, let's see. I imagine the best place to look, firstly, would be the King Crab Inn, where we were beforehand. And, you know, investigate the scene of the crime and stuff. So, instead of taking this long, jaunty stroll over here, let's just use the power of editing to, teleport, eh? Like so. Boom! Just like that, we're here. Hey, buddy.
Greetings, source hunter.
Yeah, whatever. Or he said I could
Not
look.
exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
I hope it was worth it. Alright, let's take a look here. Let us look around.
Force was in play here, all right. But that doesn't solve the mystery.
What the fuck just happened? What the hell? Is that supposed to happen?
What? What happened? Is this a dream?
What the heck just happened, Danny Glover?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
So it did. We are indeed among the stars, it seems. Hello, who is this fellow? Perhaps he will shed some light on this situation we're in.
Terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
Hi, Drama Queen. What's your name?
By the
Zigzag?
thrill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious!
Yes, indeed. Very, very, very curious. We seem to be at the end of time. What the heck?
Oh, yes. Proper introductions. Zigzax the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and hopefully all that is to be.
Sounds like quite the undertaking, sir.
As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, apparently it's pretty easy for me too, somehow.
How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question.
I would have to agree.
On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
So, why is this place shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have.
Oh, should it have? Oh, I guess I'm kind of just used to this sort of thing, huh?
Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Out with it, Sir Imp! What has happened here?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Okay. It's not gonna be someone's butthole,
You know,
is it?
I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Capital idea, Danny Glover! Let us look. Oh, look, it's a dragon. That's neat. Is that bad? Is that Alduin? Is that Alduin?
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's...
It's what? Huh? I like how he runs. Oh, he's
The
adorable.
portal
I want
has
one.
become active. Fantastic. The portal. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
Right.
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
Okay.
Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
What I looked through in that lens, by the way?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation.
It is Alduin.
When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
Holy shit, we are fighting Alduin all over again. Oh my god.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
So what's past this portal, buddy?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Oh, okay. So you think we're connected to this plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Through the portal, then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Really? After me, you want me to go into the mysterious
you
portal?
first, but don't dilly-dally.
I will dilly-dally as much as I care to, sir. Fine, I'll just go.
Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, come, don't delay.
Slow down, man.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Yes, indeed, it seems so, Melanie Gibson. Who this is?
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
You're not too normal yourself, lady.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
Dude, I was just like, you know, doing the whole magic cop thing. We're the best damn cops on the force, if you haven't heard of us by now. The chief hates us and loves us. At the same time, I don't know. We do a lot of property damage to this thing, but we always get our man. And then we found a stone and we got zapped here.
A stone? So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
I don't know. Sure, why not?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see.
Oh, really?
But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
He brings up a good point.
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
So, Starstone. What the shit is that?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
How did we get caught up into this? I thought we were just investigating a murder.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Well, I don't like being consumed by void. I've never done it before, to be honest, but it doesn't sound too pleasant. So, should we, like, look for him or something?
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Man, I'll fucking think about it. Jesus, what do you got to say about this, Melanie Gibson?
So, what do you think?
Not a moment ago, we were hunting source in Riverlong. And now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
I have no freaking idea. Well, we did touch some weird stone and sent us to the end of time. That's pretty weird. But I would like some more evidence before I buy into this.
Spot on! Praise be that we at least are still capable of rational thinking. We seem to be the only ones in the insane asylum at the end of bloody time.
That's true. Very, very true. We're both very pragmatic people, it seems. Okay. Well, listen, we've been doing a lot of talking this episode. Let's try to...
So, what do you think?
Let's try to split up this wackiness before we move on, okay? So next time, more talking! Yay! And maybe we can, I don't know, get back to our freaking investigation. Shut up, imp! I'm talking here, asshole! Anyway, I'll see you then. Laters!